Hello my little tuna fish, welcome back to my channel. I just realized I forgot to say tuna fish in like my last two videos, but I said it this time, so. But yeah, today I decided to create a tutorial on this makeup look right here. It's a yellow cut crease with some glitter liner in between. And I love it. I think it's perfect for the summertime. I absolutely love the color yellow. It's like my favorite right now, so I knew I had to create a tutorial using yellow, and yeah, this is what I came up with for today. Before we do get started though, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Yeah, if you guys want to know how I achieved this makeup look right here, then make sure to keep on watching and let's get started. So I've already started off with my eyebrows on, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prime now. I already used a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base, but now I'm just gonna go in with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray. I do have a fresh fake tan on, but my face obviously does not match my neck, so I'm just gonna be using a shade darker than my usual foundation. So this is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Longwear High Cover Foundation in the shade 3.5. This one still doesn't really match my fake tan, but I'm just gonna bronze up my skin a little bit more. So now for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. I used to use Fair, but it was way too light for me, so I've kind of switched over to this one. I always do one side of my face first because this concealer does dry kind of quickly, so you want to work fast with it. Okay, so now I'm just baking with some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I'm not really baking, I'm more just like pressing it into my skin, because it gives you a really pretty like airbrush finish when you do this. And I'm also just doing the same on my nose because I tend to get really oily there, especially during the summer. Okay, and now I'm just going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Better Skin powder. This is like one of my all-time favorite powder foundations, and I'm using a large stipple brush like this, and I'm just going to swirl my brush in it and apply this all over my face. And this is a darker shade, so it's going to help kind of like match to my neck situation. Oh, and this is in the shade Nude Beige 25, if anyone is wondering. Okay, now for bronzer, I'm taking the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light. There is a medium one, but it's kind of similar to this one. Like the color difference is like not that extreme. Like they're pretty much like the same thing, so I just use the light one. But I'm using a Morphe R14 brush to bronze up my skin. Okay, now for highlighter, I'm actually trying out this new one because I've heard really good things about it. This is the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle Highlighting Powder. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna swatch it. I actually have never tried this before. I've had it in my makeup area for like super long, but I've never tried it. And there it is swatched. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. We'll see. This is like a first impression, I guess. I'm gonna first try it out without like any spray or anything and just see how like intense it is that way. But if it's not like bright enough for me, then I'll just go in with a little bit of my spray to make it more intense. So it's super like just light and like natural looking, and let's just see if you can like build it up at all. It's really not that intense at all. It's super natural. It's not too bad. It looks really like glossy and just like wet on your cheeks, which I like. And it's not too intense, which could be a good or bad thing depending on like your preference. So I'm actually gonna top it off with a little bit of the Ofra Naked Tutorials highlighter collab because I want it to be a little bit more like shimmery, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's just move on to blush now. I'm just gonna use my Milani Luminoso blush as always. Okay, so I'm gonna start off on my eyeshadow now, and I'll be using the Morphe 35O palette. First going in with this shade right here just as a transition color. And this is just my transition color. It feels like I haven't done a cut crease in literally forever, so I felt like I just had to do one today. But I'm just taking this high up in my crease. I'm taking it a little bit higher than my natural crease. This is like my #1 tip for cut creases, is you want to take it like slightly higher than your natural crease. That way when your eyes are open, you can still see the cut crease. Plus it makes your eyes look way bigger. And I'm also just kind of flicking it outward up towards my brow once I get to this outer corner. That's when I have like the least amount of product on, is when I do this, because you don't want it to be too harsh out here. You want it to be like a natural fade up toward the brow. Okay, and then I'm switching to this color right here, which is like the perfect brown color, and I'm using a Morphe M506 brush, and This brush is perfect for cut creases because it's so like small and like defined, but it's still like fluffy, so it works well in the crease. Okay, and the final shade I'm using in the crease is this dark brown shade. It's like a warm brown, and this is just gonna help kind of define out my crease a little bit more. I'm going in with this super lightly because I don't want it to like overpower the look. I just want it to bring like definition in my crease, so I'm taking it right in my crease socket just to define it out a little bit more. So now for the cut crease, I'm going to take a little bit of my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cut my crease. I'm using a Morphe M508 brush for this. This is like my all-time favorite cut crease brush. If you have like trouble with doing cut creases, this brush will help you out so much. It's literally perfect. It's like the tiniest, flattest little brush, and it's perfect for cutting your crease. I love it so much. So much. It's kind of hard to talk during this part, so I'm just gonna let you guys watch, you know what I mean? Okay, so once my crease is cut, I'm just gonna set it with like a skin tone color eyeshadow, just so that nothing really like moves around or anything. Okay, so now for my lid color, I'm going in with the Morphe 35B palette, which looks like this. This is like one of my all-time favorite colorful eyeshadow palettes, and I'll be going in with this mustardy yellow color right onto my lid. And I'm just using a regular flat brush for this, and this will take some building to get it to be like really bright and like pigmented, because yellows are kind of hard to work with, so just be like patient with this. And I'm also just using my finger because it like really packs on the color there. Okay, so once that color is all packed onto my lid, I kind of built it up to be as pigmented as possible. Using your finger really helps though. And I'm just gonna go in with this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I'm just gonna do a line of like glitter on my crease. I feel like I've done this technique like so many times, but it's like one of my all-time favorite makeup techniques, and this is like a gold glitter liner. It's in the shade Midnight Cowboy. Okay, so now I'm just gonna apply a little bit of winged liner, and I'm just using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner, and I'm just gonna do a basic wing. Guys, so I've just gone ahead and applied my lashes off camera, and I also did my lower lash line. I just used the same colors that I used in my crease on my lower lash line. These lashes are the New Balance Bella lashes, which are my current favorites. I love them so much. So this is like the eyes complete basically. So now for the lips, my Makeup Forever liquid lipstick in the shade 103 is literally nowhere to be found, so I have to use a different one for today. Shocker, I literally use that one in every video. So I'm just gonna use Malibu from Kylie Cosmetics. Okay, I'm also taking a little bit of Ofra Bel Air because this one is way too cool toned, so I'm just gonna apply this on top because that one is way too gray for this look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, of course. I love this one. Okay guys, so that completes today's makeup tutorial. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe on your way out and give this video a big fat thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!